Every single year, Dollar Tree comes out with some beautiful calendars, and every January they have it out on the shelves, from smaller ones to the traditional ones that you can hang on the wall. Now, we use these for crafting, and I'm going to show you what I did using 4 of these calendars. Oh my gosh, they have beautiful designs, and they have little tiny ones in the back, and we have a craft with one of them. I'm going to show you. All right, for this first Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to start with this beautiful design and this wooden piece. It has a faux wood slice style. I'm going to remove the little embellishments as well as the staples, but I'm going to leave the jute string for now. So I'm just going to roughen up the surface, sand it down just a bit, wipe it well, and I'm going to cover up the beads because I don't want to get any adhesive spray. I'm going to use this Gorilla adhesive spray and spray the top surface. I'm going to remove the excess paper around the middle design, and then I'm going to place it right over the wood slice. Just like that, press it down firmly, and then we want to sand down the edges to remove the excess paper. This really works, friend. If you want to cut it, you can. You can use an X-Acto knife, but sanding it down really works, and it leaves such a smooth surface. Those edges will not fray on you. These round foam wreath forms you can find at Dollar Tree year-round, and they are perfect for crafting. We're going to take this one, and we are going to, of course, remove the sticker, and then we're going to wrap it around with ribbon. Now, you can use any ribbon you want. Dollar Tree has plenty of ribbon styles. I want to keep this one a little bit on the neutral side, so I'm just going to wrap it all the way around, and I had high hopes, my friend, that it was going to go all the way around, and it almost made it. It didn't, but it was just such a tiny little bit. I decided to take some burlap ribbon from other roll, and I'm just going to wrap it around that small area, and then I'm going to finish wrapping it around with the original one, and it worked. It worked really well. I secured it in with hot glue, cut off any excess, and then it was nicely covered. And we're going to cover up that part anyways. So once I had it secured, we are going to bring in the wood piece. Now, I thought I can keep the 3 beads. It was a little too long, so I'm going to remove 2 of them. I'm going to poke a hole with a screwdriver right through the top, right in the center of the ring. And then we are going to thread the jute string through it, make a knot on the top. I'm also going to hot glue it just so that it stays in there. Now we're going to add some greenery and some embellishments. This is faux ferns from Dollar Tree. I'm going to keep adding them here and there, securing with hot glue as needed. And then we're going to add some color, adding faux flowers from Dollar Tree. Just stick them right there. The glue really sticks to the burlap really well. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to add a little string to the back. We're just going to loop it, tie it in the knot, hot glue it, and tape it for extra security. And although you don't have to do that, you can just hot glue it, or you can tie it around the ring. It's absolutely fine. But I think this one turned out super cute. I love the pop of color with the flower. I love the message. It is such an easy craft. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I'm going to take this leftover sign from fall. You can find these during the fall season. I'm going to remove everything from it, including the little bow, and we are going to remove the little silver plates that you see there on the sides. I'm going to use my electric sander to sand down and smooth the surface. It did have a little bit of glitter, and so I used that, but you can use your sanding block. It's okay. I did remove a little bit of the paper that flayed up, but we are going to then sand it more and wipe it very well. I'm going to give it one pretty kind of messy coat of white paint. This is just to lighten up the surface so that it doesn't pop through or see through the page of the calendar. For this craft, we're going to use a beautiful design. This calendar is gorgeous. Now, this is the one we're going to use. I just thought it was perfect for it. Again, I'm going to use Gorilla adhesive spray, and I do have this Gorilla adhesive spray and many other items that we're going to use today in my Amazon store, my friends. So if you want to check it out, it is always linked down below in the description box. Once it was attached, I'm just going to use my electric sander, sand off the edges, and then use a nail filer for the tight corners. I'm going to replace those silver metal plaques right there on each side. Hot glue is plenty sufficient, but be careful because they do get very hot. I'm going to take some Spanish moss. Now, Dollar Tree carries Spanish moss, but my Dollar Tree hasn't carried it in a while. So I found this one on Amazon, and I do have it in my Amazon store if you're looking for some. All right, so I'm just going to hot glue it to the top portion, and then we're going to add, again, greenery and flowers. These are the same faux ferns that we used earlier. Now, I want to make them a little shorter, so I usually just cut off some of the stem, hot glue it back on it, and it makes these cute little smaller picks. I'm just going to add a couple towards the right upper corner. You add whatever you want. You can even add little tiny eggs and make it look like a little nest. Oh, the possibilities are endless. All right, so I'm going to add a couple of these, one pink and one of the reddish tone flowers, and just keep the leaves on them because I thought they added a cute little touch of color. Had glue in them, and that's it. Such an easy craft anyone can do. I love redoing these for every season because why not? It's so fun, and using a calendar is so inexpensive and beautiful. What do you think? Let me know. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, it's going to be such a fun one. Look at these beautiful designs. Oh my word. I'm going to use this one right here, and I'm going to use a combination of X-Acto knife, my rotary color, my ruler, and we're going to start cutting pieces off of it. Now, if you want to recreate this, you certainly can. I just want to inspire you so that you can create your own greeting card because that's what we're making today. I'm going to use this, it's kind of like a poster board, and we are going to use double-sided tape to attach everything. Now, I do have these double-sided tape in my Amazon store, so feel free to check it out as well. I cut as needed, folded it into the greeting card size that I needed, and now I'm just going to cut off everything else that I'm going to use because we're pretty much going to use every inch of this design. So I'm going to cut off the words. I'm going to add more of the double-sided tape and attach that to the front. So this is going to be the front of my greeting card, just like that. We're going to open it up, and now we're going to do the inside. We're going to add the words towards the left side, no, the right side of the card. And at first I wanted it kind of like in the center. I did move it in a little bit, and that is what is nice about using double-sided tape. You can remove it like a sticker and place it right back on. The dress is gorgeous, so we're going to use that as well, and in the flowers too. So we're just going to attach the dress kind of where it fits, add the tape on the back, and then once it's attached, then we'll remove the excess from the bottom so it's nice and flush. To the other side, we are going to add the flower so it matches the front, and here's what I'm talking about. You can remove it and place it right back. So we moved it up because we needed the space on the bottom. I'm going to cut off any excess flowers because, of course, we don't want to overlap and cover the words, and add it right to the bottom. Now, again, this is the design that I chose because it's the calendar page that I chose, and it's just what worked for me. But you do whatever you want. You do whatever size greeting card. Add whatever you want. But look how fun and festive this card is. It will make a great gift for somebody. And again, with so many calendars, so many pages, so many designs, the possibilities are endless. What do you think of this one? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to start with this beautiful calendar, and we're going to start with the tiny little ones from the back. For this craft, oh my word, this would be a perfect gift for your little ones, and it'll be great to make it with them as well. Now, I'm going to speed up a lot of the process because it is a lot of cutting, okay? So it is very repetitive, so I'll speed it up, but I'll slow it down wherever we need to. So the first things first, I just want to mark the center, cut all around the squares. I want to leave some of that border, and I want it to look somewhat even, but don't look for perfection, just have fun. So I'm going to use my rotary cutter, my X-Acto knife, ruler, whatever I need to make it happen. Now, Dollar Tree has these beautiful glitter papers. They are 3 in a pack, and they're like a sticker. So I'm going to use the remaining one that I had from my previous project, and I'm going to remove the back. Again, it's just like a sticker, and I'm going to place all of these squares right on it. This is so that we want to cover the back of it so you don't see the calendar page. You know what I mean? So it looks nice and pretty. So I'm just going to attach them, and then using my scissors, I am going to cut off the X's back. Now, I did have a couple extra ones, so I did have to take another one of those glittery sticker pages and add it to those. Once it was done, I'm going to take one of these laminating sheets. I get these on Amazon as well as my laminating machine, and I do have it on my Amazon store if you want to check it out. And I'm just going to place them right inside. Once I have them there, I'm just going to feed it to the machine. It does its thing. Now, I do like to press it through twice. So once it's done on one side, I flip it over and then I put it in again. You don't have to do this. You can just do it once. I think that's all that is needed. I do let it cool down for a couple of seconds, maybe 5 seconds, and then put it back in. So now I'm going to use my scissors and once again, cut. Cut off the excess laminating sheets, leaving about as equal amount of corner or edges as possible. Now I'm going to use my crocodile. You can use a hole puncher as well, and I'm going to punch a hole in the upper left corner. Now make sure that all the little squares are facing the right way, okay? Now I'm going to take one of these book binder rings that you can find at a Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to thread them right through. This will be a great way to put maybe pictures of your family, or maybe even scriptures, whatever you want. I know my son, when he was in preschool, he wanted to take a picture of his family because he missed us so much. This would have been great to put a picture of mommy, daddy, friends, family, grandma, whatever. What a gorgeous gift. So creative. I love using these. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. All right, friends, I have another video here for you to watch with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.